So yesterday, the Fed decided to raise interest rates, I think for the fourth or sixth time this year. I think they raised it 0.75%. So what this does is it makes your debt more expensive. A lot of Americans are trying to fight inflation by taking on debt because their employers don't pay them enough to keep up with inflation. Most employers don't adjust for inflation, and there's this concept of once somebody makes a certain amount, that if inflation does recede, like their pay should recede too, and if they should communicate that, but they're afraid that they'll lose their employees. I think that you're going to see a lot of businesses go out of business because I think there's a lot of businesses that are mismanaged. Just because somebody's got a college degree doesn't mean fucking shit. I think there's a lot of pressure on these people, and I also think that there's a lot of people that have made a ton of money off of people, and their bottom line has increased. Somebody's making a ton of money off inflation. Come on, man. It's the government. It's companies that get to charge more for their products and keep their employees at the same rate. Like what's happening to me. Like all year I've dealt with pretty much hyper fucking inflation. It's not hyperinflation, but it's fucking high ass inflation. I'm making the same as I was back in fucking March, and everything's doubled. Sometimes some things have tripled, but my pay stayed the same. So that's just coming from a regular person. And how do I combat this? I don't go nowhere. I don't do shit. I don't buy shit. I buy what I fucking need. I buy food in advance. To fight inflation, or try to. What is with this fucking light? This is so dumb. Okay, yeah, now it turns. Cool. Exactly what I thought was gonna happen. So, that's what fucking happens to me. Yeah. So, inflation. Lost track of thought because of a stupid light that wouldn't turn for no fucking reason, just because the simulation wants to fuck with me. Now somebody's gonna be right in my ass. Anyway, another fucking day, another fucking dollar, same fucking bullshit, another fucking day. Okay, so the worry is, now the Fed, they think they're trying to fight the fucking, they're trying to fight inflation, which, a little bit, yeah, people, they're gonna think twice about taking debt. It's a fucking complicated thing, man. You can look this shit up if somebody that's an expert. I just like to talk about general topics, so, if you want the in-depth fucking analysis, there's other people you can look up and just type in shit. So it is, if we go into a stagflation, which is inflation with high unemployment, we're in a recession and we have high unemployment with inflation, we're fucked. That's like the worst thing besides us actual depression. These people just, and you have talks of well, first off, Biden is destroying our oil reserves. liquidating it and trying to keep gas prices low for the midterms, and then it's possible you see like really high inflation after the midterms. And that's what they're trying to keep on. They always want to fucking seem like everything's fine and we're doing good before an election, and then after the election they just let the fucking top off and they don't give a fuck. It's kind of like you have a big boss come in and he don't give you much time to at your factory or whatever, and he wants to tour it and it looks like shit. So you pretty much clean up. You have all your people cleaning up a path, and you have a path for him to walk down, and everything else is shit. That's what the Democrats do. Is like, oh, walk down this path, voter. Don't look at any of this shit. Just look at this shit. This looks fucking clean. This looks like we're doing fucking good. When everything else is a fucking disaster in the warehouse. Just like throwing everything in the closet, you know what I mean? Like there's a hot chick coming over. Oh, I got all fucking shit everywhere. I'm gonna throw everything in the closet. She ain't gonna look at that. So it looks clean, right? Whoever. Anyway. That's what the Democrats do with the fucking voters. And that's what they're trying to do. And from what I hear, we're really low on diesel. So guess what that means? And I heard that. Wait, hold on. I heard that some cities in the East Coast might go without diesel for a few days. But what do you think that means when people run out of diesel? What do you think that means? That means goods will not be distributed, and it's gonna cost, and the price for that diesel is gonna go fucking sky high. Because why? Why, class? Supply and demand. You have a demand for it and a low supply. It means price increase. Then what happens? The prices for those food, the goods, go up too, because it's a low supply. A low supply, and you still have the demand. So, I mean, things could unravel pretty fucking bad. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if everything continues to be normal like everyone thinks it fucking is. You know, I don't watch Trump's speeches, dude. Honestly, I used to watch his speeches. I used to listen to them all. I don't fucking really listen to any of them. I really don't. They're all the fucking same. And he just talks about what I already fucking know. Like, he's talking about, like, what's happening. I'm already paying attention, so it's kind of pointless for me to listen to his speeches. You know, I used to be all gung-ho about listening to his speeches. And then Biden, like, he had the speech last night, and I already know what it was about. I know he's going to be attacking people on the right, and then I know he's just going to have gaffes and whatever, man. It's pointless for me to watch. But from I didn't watch any clips, but for some of the tweets that people were tweeting out, they're tweeting out a lot. It sounded like he's trying to get people prepared for election fucking fraud. Like, oh, votes can't come in. You know, an election isn't done until all the votes are counted. They could come in a couple days later. Why? Why would they? Why would they come in a couple days later? If you don't, you should have. If you don't get your vote in, if they don't receive your vote, like, you should have already had it voted. You should, if you have a mail-in fucking vote, you should have already voted like months ago, or a fucking month ago, or something like that. It should already be there. They should already fucking have it. Well, we're gonna be like, oh man, they got votes in fucking a year from now. No, they won the election. Now let's get that person that we think won out of office. Like, what? Like, you know, if all the votes aren't there by the fucking election day, then you're out of luck, dude. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Be more fucking be more responsible. We should have to go there, and if you have to mail in vote, do it well in advance. You should pretty much know who you want to vote for. You shouldn't really be sitting on the fence a month going into this. You know, you could have all these October surprises and fucking this and that. But you should already pretty much have figured out by the time a month hits who you're pretty much gonna vote for or what fucking side you're gonna vote for. Okay, what else? What else? I'm trying to think about. I do this all off the cuff, man. I don't even. That's why I sound. I pretty much have ADHD too, so I like to talk about what's going on. People don't tell you what's going on. Some other shit I want to talk about. Dead silence. Dead silence. Okay, we got a fucking jogger. No light on at fucking 4 in the morning. Alright. Sorry. There's something I wanted to talk about, dude. There's something I wanted to talk about in the fucking news. And I'm trying to fucking remember it. I guess fuck it then. I guess fuck it. There's this unemployment. I think that the problem we have here in America, and I spoke a little bit about this yesterday, in businesses, is it's all fucking inverted, man. The people at the bottom, we are the people who fucking produce everything, buy everything, and make these people fucking wealthy, make these people rich. Well, why are Gen Z not wanting to work? Because it's a fucking scam, dude. They realize it's a fucking scam. They have the internet. They grew up on the internet. They've probably heard a lot of different fucking shit. Some TikTok might have popped up or some shit, and they're like, damn, really? And they realize, and now they're in the fucking working class or out here working, they're realizing, dude, I'm working my ass off, and why is it so much for me to live? Why? I'm working my ass off, dude. What is the problem? And then you got high taxes. Like, you get taxed for fucking everything, man. Tax for things you buy. You fucking buy a house. You pay it off. You're paying property taxes. I got property taxes on my fucking car, dude. This is why I fucking hate Missouri. It's so fucking stupid. You buy a fucking car, you gotta pay, or whatever, you gotta pay fucking taxes on that shit. This shit's fucking stupid as fuck, man. They have all these fucking jobs. This almost seems like a blue state in the fucking government, man. Here in Missouri, they got all these different steps you have to go through to get a fucking registration here in fucking Missouri, dude. It is absolutely ridiculous. You gotta go here, you gotta go there. It's like, why do I have to go to all these fucking places and provide all these fucking documents? And I got a social security, birth certificate. It shows right here I'm a fucking legal citizen. And I get it. Okay, you need fucking probably registration from your other vehicle if you're trying to re-register that vehicle. And you need insurance. But then they want like fucking, I forgot, man. They want like proof of where you live and all this other. It's like 5-6 different fucking things. And it's just like, they're just like, this is why I can't stand government, man. And I think that we need less fucking government, but they keep expanding this shit. They keep expanding it. Like, Our budget here in America, okay, whatever the government, whatever profit, right, they make, which they don't, they spend double that. Imagine whatever you fucking make in your household, and you realize I can't go above that. If I do go above it, I'm taking on debt. So then you sacrifice. Okay, I'm not going to get this, get that, go on vacation. I'm not going to do all that because I don't want to go in debt. I don't want to go in huge amounts of debt that I have to pay back with interest. So you're like, I'm going to go without. So the government doesn't. And in fact, they want to go ahead and spend more, and they continue to spend more. And they give other countries, they fund other fucking countries, and they don't do shit about our country. Why are our cities looking like shit? And they're all Democrat ran. Listen, I hate the whole fucking this side, that side. I really fucking do, man. I don't fucking like it. Like I said before, I was a fucking liberal on the fucking left before. I'm post-liberal right now. And I realize the conservatives are trying to conserve a system with welfare. I don't agree with all that shit. But it's almost like a fucking socialist, it's like becoming a communist in the birthing stages or development in a fetus in a woman's stomach stages of communism here in America. And that's what they're trying to conserve? Like, what are they, like, you know what I like is the MAGA people. This is why I like the MAGA people, because I think they're the most anti-established punk rock fucking people out here. There's bands that I listened to back in the 90s, and they were fucking anti-government. And, for instance, Anti-Flag. They were completely anti-fucking government. And now they look like they're fucking leftists, man. Like, they still and the leftists are fucking communists who are authoritarians. So, like, and the people on the right were they're authoritarians back then. So it's like, you fucking haven't molded at all. You just sold out. You pretty much fucking sold out. And it's fucking, and you can tell, like, who's fucking sellouts and who's not. Or brainwashed. Either way. MAGA's a cool thing for right now. Is it going to be fucking cool in fucking 10 years? Is it going to be punk rock? Is it going to be anti-establishment? No, it's probably going to be the establishment. And they'll be authoritarian, and they'll be fucking fighting against their asses. I could be wrong. It could stay pure. I don't know. Somebody commented, this is what I want to talk about. Somebody commented about Paul Pelosi over the fucking, this dude that's obviously a leftist that comments on my stuff sometimes. I try to ignore him. I try to ignore people that, I don't like to have a debate in comments. I really don't. But, because I'd rather just make a fucking video, man. It's just easier for me. It'd be cool if YouTube did something like TikTok where I can make a fucking video and post in the comments. Maybe I can. I just haven't figured it out. And he's like, why don't you say anything about the Paul Pelosi thing over the fucking weekend? Listen, okay, so the reason why I haven't said nothing, and I really haven't said too much on Twitter either. The reason why I haven't said nothing, now, I don't know. I mean, I don't know the information. It seems very suspicious. You know, I'm not going to automatically just like, dude, when something seems like really weird, like a fucking, like some type of shooting, like some type of mass shooting, you want some more evidence to come out. Well, What I do know is he was in his underwear at 2 in the morning, which is completely normal, but so was his attackee. Why was his attackee in his underwear at 2 in the morning in his house? The guy was obviously a leftist, because I don't know many MAGAs that support BLM and have a rainbow flag. I mean, some might have a rainbow flag. Most MAGAs don't support BLM, and this guy supported BLM. And most MAGAs are smart enough. Some of them thought like the Q thing, and I was looking at the Q thing, and I was like, okay, let's see what happens. It seemed like, you know, trust the plan. It seemed like, okay, let's see what happens. You know, I try to have an open mind when I'm very open fucking minded, dude. And it just seemed like they kept on being like, okay, they give us a specific date about something will happen, and it didn't fucking happen. They'll be like, oh no, this date. No, the Kraken will come out this time. Oh, this, and just like, they're just saying shit to get people riled up and then try to get fucking views. And that was my thing with Q, and that's what, just because he followed Q, they think he's a MAGA guy. Okay. So like I said in the comments to this guy, listen, mainstream media fucking lies, man. They want to rile people up. They want to fight each other. I don't trust any of them. Even Fox News. Jeez, man. It's like, think for yourself, dude. Think for yourself. If you see this video and you make it to this part, think for your fucking self. Have some critical thought, dude. Don't always go with the fucking narrative. So stupid. Anyway, my opinion is, he's probably gay, dude. I don't know. Maybe he was a fucking terrorist. I don't know. Seemed pretty calm on fucking phone calls when he said it was my friend or whatever. Yeah, I gotta get in this place that fucking robs me, doesn't pay me well enough, and keeps putting more fucking responsibility on my belt by not compensating. And that's why people just don't give a fuck about working no more.